It is said that Chongqing is a city that hides the weariness of adults deep in its night. By day, this mountain city is perpetually bustling and fast-paced. The toil of trudging up and down steep slopes, endless workplace pressure, and trivial daily chores force every hardworking resident to conceal their emotions, hide their vulnerability, and press forward relentlessly. As adults, we are the reliance of our families, the backbone of life, and the steady, dependable figures in the eyes of others. We grow accustomed to silence and perseverance, swallowing all grievances and sorrows alone, falling into constant mental friction and emotional burnout amid the pressures of daily life. Yet when night blankets the entire mountain city, the neon lights fade, and the streets fall silent, we finally dare to take off our armor and admit how exhausted we truly are. Tucked deep in the old alleys of Chongqing, vintage dance halls stand as quiet sanctuaries for middle-aged people at night, a place where they no longer need to pretend or force themselves to be strong. Amid countless internet-famous attractions and emerging trendy entertainments across Chongqing, these old-fashioned dance halls remain low-key and underrated. Free from the crowded hustle of popular scenic spots, the frantic revelry of modern nightclubs, luxurious decorations and dazzling light effects, they preserve the purest and warmest ambience of the 1990s. Rotating vintage-colored lights cast soft, hazy glows over the entire dance floor, blunting the harsh coldness of reality. Vintage speakers play timeless nostalgic ballads with slow, soothing melodies, instantly pulling people out of the anxiety of fast-paced modern life. Stripped of workplace intrigue, hypocritical social formalities, and the stress of comparison and involution, this space embraces every weary soul with nothing but tranquility, relaxation and tenderness. Young people can hardly understand why middle-aged people are so fond of these simple, old-fashioned dance venues. The joy of youth lies in excitement, thrill and novelty, while the happiness of adults resides in relaxation, tranquility and gentle kindness. Having weathered half a lifetime of ups and downs, middle-aged people have seen through worldly vanity and grown tired of utilitarian social interactions and forced liveliness. Trapped by endless work, family obligations and responsibilities, we live in constant tension and repression, accumulating untold fatigue, misunderstood grievances and unrelenting anxiety. We crave a quiet corner to empty our minds, no longer needing to play a role or maintain dignity, and simply be our true, relaxed selves. Old dance halls in Chongqing are precisely this exclusive emotional sanctuary for adults. As night falls, the old streets glow softly, and the dance hall is filled with shimmering lights and melodious classic tunes, creating an immersive healing atmosphere. Elegant and graceful ladies stand quietly on the dance floor, waiting for a tender partner dance. A polite invitation, gentle handhold, tacit turns and unhurried steps embody perfect restraint and propriety. Dancing with elegant ladies here is never superficial entertainment, but the most precious spiritual healing for weary adults. Life is monotonous and oppressive for grown-ups, who rarely experience tenderness and favor. Yet in this small dance space, a slow dance, quiet companionship and tacit understanding are enough to soothe the fatigue of days of toil and ease long-term mental exhaustion. The dance steps here are unrushed, slow enough to let go of all haste and anxiety. The lights are soft, gentle enough to melt all inner grievances and worldly hardships. By day, we endure the storms of life in Chongqing, compromise with trivial realities, and force ourselves to stay strong under workplace pressure. We dedicate all our tenderness to others, leaving none for ourselves. But the moment we step onto the dance floor, all worldly labels are stripped away. Whether you are a successful boss or an ordinary worker, no matter how much pressure, grievance and helplessness you endure in daily life, you are merely an ordinary person seeking relaxation, healing and respite. Here, everyone is equal, free from class disparity, worldly fickleness and utilitarianism, dwelling only in calm, poise and freedom. In this era of widespread anxiety, rushing and comparison, sincere and relaxed companionship has become extremely rare. Most social connections are purpose-driven and constrained by formalities, while the bond in old dance halls is pure and untainted. Gentle dance partners never pry into your life, judge your achievements or ask about your past. They simply accompany you through every dance in quiet taciturnity. No unnecessary small talk or deliberate communication is needed, nor any painstaking relationship maintenance. This fleeting companionship amid music and dance is enough to heal the inherent loneliness and weariness of adults. Every gentle turn bids farewell to trivial troubles, every tacit step fosters reconciliation with reality, every moment of tender company rewards those who keep striving through hardships. Many wonder what middle-aged people are chasing by visiting old dance halls late at night. It is never bustling excitement or fresh thrills, but long-lost relaxation and undisturbed self-healing. Life compels us to stay strong, mature, and emotionally stable at all times, yet even the toughest adults have moments of exhaustion and breakdown. The unique charm of old dance halls lies in their tolerance for adult vulnerability, allowing people to empty their minds and temporarily escape the oppression of reality. Amid hazy lights and nostalgic melodies, slow dance steps relax tense nerves, release repressed emotions, and gradually heal weary and hollow souls. The city evolves rapidly, with new internet-famous spots and trendy entertainments emerging constantly. Young people endlessly pursue novelty and excitement, yet middle-aged people tempered by years always favor these old dance floors. Frenzied nightlife and vanity revelry can never cure inner friction or soothe lifelong vicissitudes. Only retro lights, classic songs, gentle dance steps and pure companionship can touch the depths of adult hearts and ease all fatigue and regret. Here, some dance quietly to release daily work stress, some reminisce about the past to let go of life's regrets, and others regain long-lost calm and ease through elegant partner dances. Throughout our lives, we rush to strive, undertake responsibilities, and care for others, yet we always neglect ourselves. We endure hardships silently, digest grievances alone, and disguise our true emotions, eventually falling into persistent exhaustion and mental burnout. In fact, the best self-healing for adults never comes from all-night revelry or alcohol numbing, but from these quiet, tender moments. A classic song, a simple dance floor and an elegant partner dance are enough to relieve daily tiredness, smooth out lifelong toil, and cure long-term mental exhaustion. The night is mild, the lights shimmer, old melodies linger, and dance steps flow leisurely. Hidden in the old streets of Chongqing, these vintage dance halls are the gentlest gift of the mountain city's night, a most private and decent harbor for adult self-healing. Understated and unassuming, they quietly guard every hardworking ordinary person, and embrace every hidden vulnerability and weariness. If you are trapped in endless toil, overwhelmed by life's pressure and trivialities, and tormented by unshared inner friction, step into this warm dance floor after dark. Dance with an elegant lady under the hazy lights, temporarily lay down the burdens of life, take off your adult armor, and release all anxiety and fatigue. Allow yourself to relax, be vulnerable, and be your true self for a moment. Gradually, you will understand that the ultimate stress relief for adults has nothing to do with bustling excitement. After experiencing countless worldly trials, the greatest peace comes from reconciling gently with life, and embracing yourself through unhurried tender dances in the ordinary night, healing all life's hardships amid mortal trivialities.